Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Seer Tarot. I'm gonna get you a quick energy update. I was sitting here looking at my cards as I was meditating and talking to the divine, my angels, and I started noticing a pattern with the cards. And it's basically magic is all around you right now. Some of you are upgrading, you're up leveling, you're going from one energy to the next. We have the scarab beetle. Magic works through you. It's on the bottom of this one. The goose, inner knowing. You are a favorite traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident and you will achieve your destination. Cracker, positive energy surrounds you. You have divine potential. You're very close to achieving your goals. And the air element, which is all about knowings, your mind. Your name holds power and temperance. And some of y'all are going through an energy update. The page of Pentacles just popped out. You're keeping yourself balanced right now. You're trying to keep yourself balanced. There's a lot of intense energy that's coming through. It's really, it's high frequency, high energy, and a lot of you aren't used to it as high as it is right now. It's kind of foreign to you. You might feel weird. Some of you might be dealing with headaches, neck pain, shoulder pain as the energy is working itself through. You got energies leaving and energies coming in. Stuff's got to leave for stuff to come in. So some of you you've done your inner work. You've worked on yourselves. You've cleared some blockages that you had, and now you've made room for new energy to come in, and it's here. It's coming into you right now. So you might be feeling a lot of different little aches, pains that you normally wouldn't feel. They won't last. And I'm not a doctor by any means. It's working through you. It's got to work its way out. Some of you might be in your mind a little bit more than you're usually. Which for some of you is probably going to be an overload. Some of you are probably in your mind quite a bit. So now it seems like you can't escape your mind. It will pass. Meditate. Drink plenty of water. Allow it. That's some of the best thing you can do is you can just allow the energy to come through you. Basically, you invite it in. You make space. Just like when you're talking to somebody and they're telling you stuff, you make space for them. It's kind of the same thing with the energy when it's coming through you. If you can make space knowing what it is and stuff and just allow it instead of fighting it, you won't have so many aches and pains today. You won't feel so intense. Sometimes it feels that intense because we're fighting the energy leaving and the new energy coming in because it's different. It's not something we're used to. But yeah, so some of you are releasing energy, some new energies come from a higher frequency. Good job. Good job on working on yourself. It's not always hard. Not always hard. Listen to me. It's not always easy. It's usually very hard. To work on yourself, make certain realizations to allow things to go, to get a new perspective. It's not an easy task to be able to go deep down inside yourself, look at yourself, and sometimes even admit that you were the problem in the beginning. The whole time it was you. That can be a hard one to swallow, and a lot of people can't swallow that. So if that's what you've done, congratulations. That's some deep work and good job. It just shows that you can do this. You're capable. You're capable of healing. If you've done it once, you can do it again. And it's unfortunately, at least for me anyway, it was the most difficult that came up first for me. So it was deep diving, deep diving. But once you start learning how to release it, it comes a little easier each time. And they call it a dark night of the soul. Some call it depression. I don't know. To me, I think it's just a normal part of life that a lot of people that evolve go through. And it's just part of evolution. You're evolving. I think everybody goes through the depressive dark night of the souls. And they're evolving. Because you have to release, to allow in. There's no room for more energy, new energy, fresh energy, if all that dark, dense energy is stuck down inside of you. So you have to be able to get it out. Envision somebody sitting there with their mouth, and all I can think of is like a horror movie, a poltergeist type movie, to be honest. And somebody has this black smoke, this black goo just coming out of their mouth. All that darkness, all that pain, all coming from deep down inside. And that's why it's dark. It was stuck deep down inside of you. And it's coming out. And then as soon as that happens, the person's different and the light is now in them and they can see clearly. All that pain, all that distortion, it's all gone. And it's kind of the same thing. I don't know if it's the same thing as being possessed, but in some ways, I guess, yeah, it is. You're possessed by your darkness, your pain. It turns you into somebody you're not. It completely transforms you into something that you wouldn't be if you weren't carrying that around inside of you. So I guess in a way you can say you're possessed. Your soul is possessed by darkness of pain, of hurt, of agony, unjust, whatever your story is. And as soon as it's released and it comes out, the body's now empty. The soul is now ready to accept the light to come in. Yeah. At least if you start with the hard stuff first, it gets easier. Think of it as I put this on my Facebook and I copied it and put it up for my community thing on here also. But think of the Marinara Trench. You go deep diving, you go all the way down. I know people haven't been down there. It's the pressure's too much. But imagine going down there and hitting rock bottom, hitting the bottom down there, and there's nothing. Little things swimming around. It's so dark, and it's depressing, and it's lonely, and the pressure is so heavy that you feel like you're going to drown, and you don't see any way of being able to get back up. Because to go back up, you have to go through pain. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of force that's keeping you down that you have to fight against to get back up. And a lot of people get sick. They get cramps. They don't make it back up. And you have to go slow. Because if you go too fast, it's going to overwhelm you. And your body's not going to be able to handle it. Your psyche's not going to be able to handle it. And it's going to kill you. So you have to go slow. And you're going to get cramps as you go up, as you hit different pressures, different frequencies, different levels. But as you're going up, you're seeing the light. And the closer you get to the surface, the more light you get to see, and the lighter you become. Sometimes healing is like that. It's going deep, deep down to the depths of your soul, basically. And it's looking at everything. It's looking at what you've done, what others have done to you. Generational things, they start popping up. Things that you're doing, that your mother did, that your grandmother did, that your great-grandmother did, that didn't make you feel very good, so you don't want to do it to your children. A lot of things start coming up when you go through healing. A lot of different emotions. And for people that aren't used to emotions, because they've hid them their whole life, or they told, they're not good, they shouldn't have them, it's really, really hard. I'm humming on the bottom. It's really hard to go inside and find that self-enlightenment. Especially when you don't feel like you have people around you. Like you don't have anybody you can talk to, anybody that'll understand. Oh my gracious, my cat just scared me, sorry. I think it was Teddy Bear. She made the other cats jump too. Well, I messed my deck up. I have to fix that. Where was I? When you don't have the support, it does make it harder, but not impossible. And you really don't need anybody. There's so much help on YouTube nowadays. Different videos, different people you can find that have gone through similar experiences, and now they know how to heal and help bring other people out of it. Therapy is rampant nowadays, and that's amazing. It should be. I wish more people would go to therapy and actually discuss and talk about, what's going on inside of them. You would be surprised at how much it relieves the pressure inside of them, how much better they would feel. Yeah. Somebody's going through an energy upgrade, and you just went through a really, really heavy depressive state, dark night of the soul, evolution, upgrade, however you want to call it. It was a massive one, and you're going through a massive shift right now. At the Three of Swords to the Page of Pentacles to the Star. Yeah, massive, massive heart pain. You went down really, really far, didn't you? I don't know if you can see that. I had so much glitter going on. You went down pretty far. Down to the depths of your soul, you did. But you ended up finding balance. That's twice now this card has come out. So that you could be the light, the star. And 10 of Pentacles. So you could find your happiness, your joy. You went through all that pain, all that suffering, to bring yourself back to who you are, to bring yourself back into balance, so that you can now shine your light in your 10 of Pentacles. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back. You should be proud. Most people run from their pain, not realizing their pain is actually the way through to the other side, where they need to be, where they should be, and how much better they'll feel after they release it. A lot of people hold on to it because they're scared, not knowing, realizing that's what's weighing them down, holding them back, keeping them from growing, keeping them from going, keeps them stuck. That's what it does. But you found your way. That is absolutely amazing. And I didn't even really pull any cards. I didn't do any cards. Not really. Just my shuffling I do when I talk is I'm channeling. Oh, my cats are trying to give me a heart attack today, I swear. Sansa! What's it, baby? Minion. Hey, Minion. Hey, bear. Minion. Hi, Minion. You're not staying right there. This is my honey. She's got the extra toes. It's Minion. She's tiny. Come on. Come on over here. Oh. I love my cats. I have 7 cats, so if you see them zooming through here on any of the videos, that's why. Wouldn't have it any other way though. I love my animals. I have 4 dogs. One of them's outside right now. I keep thinking she's gonna come up to the thing and start barking, but she hasn't yet. Alright, I am probably going to do another video because I didn't even do any cards with this one. Somebody needed to hear that, and Angels, Ancestors, Divine decided I was just going to be a straight channel today. No cards required. And the few that did pop out went with it, so, yeah. What you gonna do? Don't bother me none. I like to be a straight channel, to be honest. I love channeling. I get lost in it. Some of you might end up being channels. The divine and the angels, your ancestors, they usually like to use the strongest. The ones that are willing to dive, deep dive, become that warrior, come out on the other side. Those are their favorite. They really are. That's their absolute favorite ones. Because they know you're willing to do the work. You're willing to look at yourself. You're willing to look at the situation. You're willing to do what you need to do. You're able to start spotting the patterns. Yeah. Sorry, somebody just went down the hallway. Yeah, the warriors, the ones that are willing to fight for it. Those are the ones, the divine, the angels, your ancestors, they love the most. Because they know you're open. You've done let out all the dark. So now they can fill you up with the light. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to fill you with the light. That doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be doing a YouTube channel. I mean, that's not for everybody. But you will be an open channel when you're talking to other people. You'll be able to now help other people. And sometimes you might find yourself talking to somebody, and all of a sudden you go on a spiel and you have no idea where it came from. But it was just what that person needed to hear at that moment. That was you channeling. That was you taking messages from the higher realms and bringing them down and delivering them to that person, because that's what that person needed to hear in that exact moment, and you were the person there. That's what's going to end up happening. Or you might start a channel, you know? You never know, native ones. Yep. You might start a channel. Who knows? Good luck to you if you do. I know the energy has definitely been different with Scorpio season. I heard a lot of people that have 12th house in Scorpio anywhere in your chart are having issues. Now, how true that is, I'm not an astrology expert. But I found that interesting. And some people might be going through their 12th house retrograde? I don't know. I love astrology. I like listening to astrology. I like reading about astrology. But a teacher of astrology, I'm fascinated with it, but I'm not a teacher of it. I don't know enough about it. So, and nor do I want to claim to. Alright, let me just see here. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Is there anything that the person in my collective, the people in my collective, because it's more than one, this isn't just one person. Is there anything that you can give them as a closing out message? Don't run away. This is the Knight of Swords running in quickly, but it's in reverse. So they don't want you to move too fast. They want you to take your time. Don't move too fast. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I must have shuffled wrong and now I got cards that are... If they come out in reverse, I don't mind taking reverse, but I like my deck uptight, right, the way it needs to be. It's just me. You know, every reader's different. If it's going to come out in reverse, I want it to be because it flips in reverse, not because it's already in reverse in my deck. And I might have a slight little bit of OCD with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix this. You know what? I'm going to just move it up real quick. This one's a little thicker. I got tiny hands. And some of these card decks, they're huge. I have, you know, they're not the easiest. These ones are very stiff too. I need to mess with these ones more. Maybe some more. I haven't messed with these ones so much. Trying to pull them out more. I've had them for a while. I love my Lightseer deck. It's my absolute favorite. It's tiny. I love the illustration on it. So, and it talks to me very well. So. And she'll do it. Thank you. Ancestor spirit guides. Is there anything you can give my collective? There's energy. Any closing out messages? What maybe they can expect with this energy that's coming in, this new fresh energy? Anything you can give me for my collective about this new fresh energy that is coming our way? What can I expect with it? Thank you. The Moon. And then the Six of Pentacles. Your intuition. The Devil on the bottom. Universe is getting ready to show you something that was hidden. Now, this could be something that was inside of you, something that was around you. You put it with your situation and how it works for you. With this Six of Pentacles, the divine, the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, they're getting ready to show you something that was holding you back, that was hidden from you with the Moon. Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, Justice, King of Wands, Five of Wands, the Sun. Oh, okay. Some of y'all were dealing with somebody extremely sneaky. Double dipping in the candy jar. That's basically what I just heard. So sorry. It's exactly what went into my head. Somebody double dipping in the candy jar. This is somebody that was trying to get away with something. It is going to cause some heartache. That this is divine justice coming in. This person was being a King of Wands. They are going to try to defend themselves. But with the Sun here and the Queen of Swords, the truth. The truth is illuminated. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And then the Six of Wands. victory. They're going to try to tell you, they're going to try to defend themselves is basically what's going to happen here. Saying that they didn't do it. But it's going to be illuminated with the Sun and the Queen of Swords. The truth is coming out. And this is going to be divine justice. Whoever that is for, I'm sorry. I'm sure that's only going to be for 1 or 2 people. It's not the closing message that I wanted, but that is what they decided to give me. So, if you like my style of readings, please like and subscribe. Share if you like. I'm going to try to get back on here at least a couple times a week. I don't have a set thing. I like to open channel also. So there will be times where I'm just shuffling cards, but I'm not actually using them. I use them to channel. So if that is something that doesn't bother you, that's great. And I hope to see you back soon. All right. Y'all have a great one, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.